What's up, everybody? Hello and welcome to another edition of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast, live from the Creative Pro Wrestling Academy here in Hicksville, New York. I am your host, the most professional wrestler, TNA star, proud member of the system, the Scottie Pippen of wrestling figure collecting, Brian Myers.
Yeah!
Oh, wow.
And I am your host, the complete Matt Cardona, a.k.a. the $1,000 Broski, a.k.a. the Michael Jordan of wrestling figure collecting, a.k.a. the next Ring of Honor World Champion.
Yeah. I hope so, pal. Hey, I'm also here, producer of the show, Smart Mark Sterling, Esquire, the most famous professional wrestling lawyer. And this show, this event, is brought to you by our good friends, Ringside Collectibles. Use code MAJOR to save 10%. Yeah.
Woo. Whoa.
So today we're live at Creative Pro, the finale to our 7th toy drive. Thank you to everyone who's here. Thank you to everyone who donated. Mark, we have some official numbers from Ringside who won the Wildcat belt.
I got it.
You have all that?
Right here. All right, let me pull it up. Okay, this year, from Ringside, this is not counting the gifts that were sent in the mail.
Right.
Okay.
Well, the ones that you guys brought in.
It was a
the ones that
healthy
you guys-
portion this year, guys. I do
Very-
want to say
very
thank
good
you.
run.
Maybe
Yep.
probably the best mail-ins in like a couple of years for
Yep.
sure. Like the amount-wise, for sure.
So you saw all those toys as you came in. But Ringside donated 1,200 figures.
Woo.
The Major Marks and the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast donated 3,370 figures.
Damn.
And then, of course, plus those in the back. And then the top donator, John Wallace from PA. You win the belt.
You win.
John Wallace.
Which he's a multi-time winner, correct?
You won last year. Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
Very, very
And
cool.
he was in attendance last year, walked up,
was, yes.
shook our hand.
So, guys, follow us on X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Major WF Pod. Subscribe to this podcast wherever you get your podcast. If you're watching on YouTube, I see you. I'm looking at you right now. Subscribe right now and leave a review, not just any review, but a major review. Mark, I sent you those reviews. You got them? Uh-oh.
Oh, here. Mark's scrambling.
Uh-oh.
He's sweating.
Well, Mark told me earlier to have them ready, and I forgot.
I got him right here. Okay, so the review. Here we go. Andy at Blah Face Person.
Okay.
He says, sung to the tune of White Christmas. Oh, gosh.
Oh, boy.
That's why you couldn't find it.
No.
Okay. I'm
I
dreaming
feel like you really wanted to do this, Mark.
of a silver Christmas, just like the ones this is the same words, used to know, where the figure aisles glisten and Cardonas listen. Right there, they're in the back, the Cardonas. To hear sales wherever he goes. All right. I'm dreaming of a silver Christmas. With every package that arrives, may your days be minty and fresh.
All right.
And may all your Christmases be silver.
Love that.
Limp Puma, I'm going to need a Hulkamania beer after that one.
Oh, boy.
Hulkamania beer.
Hit me with that.
Man.
I'll take one of
I got
those.
to try Big Terry's beer. I got to try one.
Oh, boy.
Wait, hold on a second. So we got a real
cold.
American
They're
beer
cold.
here.
Reason, brother.
Big Terry, you watching on YouTube? We're drinking your
Always
beer.
watch it. Guys, everyone knows Big Terry starts his Saturday mornings with the Major Pod on YouTube. Cheers.
Oh, man.
Real American beer, brother.
I can't open this. Yeah, cheers, boys. Cheers. Oh, it's nice and cold. Thank you.
Of course. Always prepared, always ready.
That's
Well,
pretty good.
Well, not
That's
bad.
pretty good.
They don't sell this in New York. I'm pretty
Shout
proud.
out to Tugboat Guy here who walked in with his own cooler.
Tugboat guy's at MetLife right now. Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
That is great.
That's
Always
right.
ready.
The giveaway, courtesy of Ringside Collectibles. The winner last week was that 3 Faces of Foley 3-pack. Just find the pin post on X. Then you're eligible to win. The winner of that is
At Neil Donahue. Neil
All right.
D.
And this week the prize is the brand new AEW exclusive Sting.
Stang?
So
Nice.
find the pin post on X and repost it to be eligible to win. MajorMarks.com. Who here is a Patreon member? Anybody here? Oh, yeah.
Room, guys.
That's right. Join the fan club, the community, the family. Every single week we have a prize for a new and old subscriber.
You know what? Guys, I didn't pull that. So
Man.
Last year we did that live, but I
We're
worked
gonna have
it
to
out.
edit that in.
Yeah, we'll edit
that in.
We'll edit the winners in. Yeah.
We're not gonna. It's a charity event. We're not gonna plug the Patreon right now. But we
Yeah.
also have 2 bonus episodes. We did them both. One of them is talk about our top 5 Christmas gifts ever, which was a fun episode.
It's a
Very
hit.
fun.
That's a hit.
I would say it's a hit. Everyone, there's been some solid feedback on that. It was
That's
cool.
right.
I
My
think
parents are
that's-
here, so I want to say thank you for all those
Yeah.
gifts. Thank you very much.
Except that Jimmy Hart.
Oh yeah,
You
that's
guys
right.
He's
really
still
messed
pissed
up.
about that, Bob.
And we just did one last night, December to Dismember, the Hardcore Elimination Chamber.
It was a
So-
it was a trip.
You might need
Yeah.
some of these Hulkamania beers before you
Not
watch
as
that
bad
one.
as I recall, but it was interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I had enjoyed watching it, to be honest.
I mean, yeah. Well, I was expecting much more of a train wreck, but it was fun to watch a match back almost 20 years later that I only saw once.
That's
live.
right.
Great
Yeah.
stories. We heard why Test really snubbed Broski and Brian.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
So good stuff.
All right, if you want to advertise your product or service, hit us up, majorpodcast@gmail.com. Follow up. Last week, I made my Ring of Honor
Yeah, whoa,
debut.
holy
Sorry,
smokes.
Mark.
Well, you told me this time in advance.
I told you a little bit in advance.
Yeah.
I'm always ready.
I was trying to figure this out, but you're so stiff. You are strong style.
I am strong.
It
style,
makes
so all
perfect
makes
sense.
Well, I'm
I don't know
also-
why I wasn't thinking this.
I'm the indie god, 2-time independent wrestler of the year. It makes sense to be on Ring of Honor.
Right.
Taking on Chris Jericho at Hammerstein Ballroom. I was on Rampage.
You love shaking
Right,
hands.
right.
Code of honor.
I hate shaking hands. I hate shaking hands.
Did you shake everybody's hand in the Ring of
everyone's
Honor?
hand.
Well, you know what the thing is? Now you will, because I gave you that really nice onboarding orientation on
You
Twitter.
did, thank you.
Right? Get 200,000 views on that tweet.
Oh,
really
congrats.
good. Really good. But I told you everybody to watch out for.
That's
okay?
right. I read the whole thing.
Yeah,
all
Mark
those
Briscoe,
things.
piece of shit. So
So
sorry.
I'll be there at Hammerstein Ballroom.
Yep.
Got some cool gear, cool entrance, and hopefully I walk out as the Ring of Honor World Champ. So that'd be cool.
Nice.
What else we got? What about Jay Lethal? He used his Ring of Honor, him and QT.
Yeah.
Kind of plugged their Ring of Honor match
Right.
with this ringside exclusive figure.
Well, I mean, when you watch the thing, Jay says he's got somebody else in mind to wrestle.
Ooh, is it going to be you, Mark?
I don't know who it is, but QT's a little miffed.
Is it going to be Big Boom Abe J, the Rizzler?
Oh, that would be great. I think he's hurt though, right?
Probably got to pad the envelope for those guys now.
Oh,
right?
boy.
Gotta
Well, they were
pad
at
the low.
They were
for
at
the
that
Costco
all-in
guys.
They were
press conference.
promoting all in
Yeah, they're
Dallas. Yeah.
Let's see here. Okay, this is a little plug for this podcast, The Ride. I was on talking about the Indiana Jones Adventure Attractions. Check that out. Makes sense. I'm the indie god.
Right.
Brian doesn't like
What
theme
is
parks.
the Indiana Jones adventure?
Well, you'll never know, but have you ever rode it, Mark? You've never been to Disneyland.
Nope.
Oof, might be my favorite attraction
Wow.
of all time.
What?
Wow.
Yeah,
That's cool. I would love to do it.
you should do it.
How
We've been
much
talking
stuff-
about it.
All right, this is probably a really bad question. How much stuff is at Disneyland that's not at World and vice versa?
A good amount. And everything's
Really?
a little different.
I'm like, it's probably just the same, just further away.
no, and everything's a little different. Like they both have Space Mountain, but they're not the same.
Gosh.
Yeah.
And Disneyland is like more close together.
Yeah, it's more intimate.
Yeah.
It's the OG.
Right.
It's Waltz Park.
Right.
All right. Let's talk about this PSA graded 1982 Wrestling All Stars Hulk Hogan trading card.
Brother.
Do we have the final price of what that went for? I'm going to look that up while you guys talk about it.
132?
136. 132.
Everyone's saying different numbers, so let's find the exact number here.
I think it's on the screen, Ski.
No, that's not the final. That's like an active number that you're seeing on the screen. Jeremy Padour was following this very closely.
176. La Puma's just
Yeah.
making up numbers here. Does anyone have social media? 132, the buyer's premium.
Yeah,
okay.
I said that. That's the number I
That's
said.
132,000.
For a wrestling card is pretty epic, man.
And that's not even a 10. That's
Yeah,
a 9.
that's wild too.
Well, it is like a 10. There is no 10.
Yeah, so it is a 10.
It is a 10 because there is no 10.
Buy.
Right.
Man, I think Jeremy's right. I think we're going to see $1 million card eventually.
But who is it?
Hogan probably.
I think it's got to be
Think
Hogan.
so?
The 10 doesn't exist.
I know,
So
but-
someone's got to get one graded.
Is there
Man.
any other talent you think that's in like the stratosphere of like
I don't think so.
Rock could one day, right?
It's
I don't know.
It's I think probably the weirdness of the rookie thing, right?
Like what is that?
Yeah, which
card?
one? So then
Yeah.
the value kind of goes down a little bit because some people say it's this.
Yeah, I don't
some
think people
say
want to celebrate a trivia board game card.
But
Right.
even
Or
people
a perforated card from a magazine. It's not really that exciting.
people say that the Popey Hogan is the rookie card.
But again, that was packaged in a toy.
Right,
Not,
right.
You know. And,
It's,
and then we've also found out, not that we bought these when they came out, these 82 All-Stars, they came in like a set, right? You couldn't buy
Right.
packs of them.
Yeah,
That's
so
kinda
it's not pack pulled.
Loopholey too, but
Yeah, so very interesting. I don't think I'll ever. I wanted to get a 9. I don't think at that price.
I
I'll ever
don't
get a
know.
9.
Holy moly!
I might have to settle for a 7 or something.
Yeah, that's
Shit.
crazy.
I'm thinking man, I wanted like a Kerry Von Erich, and I was like, I don't want a 6 or 7, but maybe that would have just been
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get one raw and grade it because what if I spend all this money and it's like a 3?
How much? David Peck's collection probably just from that sale just went up.
Oh my! And you know how many Hogans he has?
I know.
Oh my God, we gotta get him on the show.
Holy crap!
He's a-
wow, I
he's a
didn't even
wild
think of
man.
that. Yeah.
So I did Pro Wrestling Revolver this week, but before that, I went to Kyle Peterson's house, did a little tour of his house. He has an insane collection.
That's nuts.
So that's coming to YouTube. One clip is 30 minutes.
What did you think of his like the backdrop stuff, like the Marvel Legends stuff?
I thought it was really cool. I thought it was very interesting that his wife allows him to have this in the house because when you walk in, there's like the Marvel stuff is like right there in his living room, but it's his quote unquote office.
Oh, I see.
You know what I'm saying? There's a computer there.
Okay.
But he's a very nice house, so it's like, this is weird. The whole basement, all figures, incredible setups.
Right.
I just can't believe he's like a parent, has a real job, and drops those videos.
I didn't see any kids at the house. Is he a parent?
I'm pretty sure he's married and has kids.
No, but yeah, his wife was there.
You know what? I don't know about the kids
I
stuff.
think I met
Is he
his
a
kids at David
parent?
Sanderson's show, unless I'm crazy.
He is. We're getting confirmation here from the audience.
For sure.
I didn't see. I was there for like an hour and a half. I saw no kids.
They do go
You
to
don't
school
like kids
sometimes,
anyway,
Bresky.
I don't like kids anyway. You're right.
Maybe he knew, yeah.
What about this?
Wait, I have a question though.
okay.
I've always wanted to know.
Yeah.
So, one of my pet peeves lately is the figures that are out and they get dusty, and then you got like.
Mark, where do you live? Because my house doesn't get dust. Neither does Kyle's.
Well, that's what I was going to ask.
Yeah.
I know what. Nothing you have gets dusty.
Like maybe, and it's been out for 7 years.
You have old radiators? I think that's what.
Like I live in a brand. Well, now it's 8 years old.
I have in my basement. I have like a mini split as the heater.
This is the dustiest place I've ever been in my life.
Right.
It drives me insane.
And it's the old radiator, I guess.
It has to be.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like baffling to me how dusty.
Mine's not.
Pisses me off.
It's not like a sheet of dust, but it's enough to be annoying. Like, I noticed-
anything left out anywhere is going to get dust on.
Yeah. Right.
But it was certainly one of the best collections I've ever seen.
That's cool.
Tugboat's looking at me like I want to kill you. I will come to Tugboat's house one day.
Tugboat guy, not tugboat.
Well, not Tugboat. Yeah, I'll go to Tugboat Guy's house.
Uncle Fred will have you over.
Yeah, well, we'll see. What about Tugboat Guy just dusted? All right.
Yeah.
What about the Steiners, the Ringside Ultimate? Some people got Vader.
Several.
Yes, that is a very
Which-
weird thing.
The first time I saw this, there was a post on our Patreon. It's like, thanks a lot, Ringside.
Oh, I know.
These
Chill
are
out.
sealed Coming from China through Mattel to Ringside, they don't like open them and make sure like.
And this
they're
is-
just ship them out to you as fast as possible.
And this is
It's
Christmas season. There's no way they could
like- it's
open
like-
them
it's
all
just
up.
like- to blame Ringside was atrocious. I thought.
Yeah, and people
Is this
are
a bad
saying-
mistake? Yes, and it's even worse because I talked to Trevor today when we were there. The international orders have to be fixed, and the money just to send that figure back and forth is brutal. So that's the worst part.
Yeah, but it's like a small percentage. Like we're
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
talking
yeah.
like 1%.
Right.
Right.
So, but it's still, if you got it and you're waiting for it, it's fucking annoying.
Yeah.
But
Also,
Ringside will fix
they're
it.
blaming Ringside. Ringside doesn't even carry that Vader, so it's like
Right.
impossible for them to make. It's impossible for them to make that
So
mistake.
dumb. So dumb. Are we going to talk about the golden auction? I kind of skipped on my notes.
Yeah, please talk because I don't understand what even was happening. with
I don't
this.
even have it in my notes anymore,
way,
so
the-
I can't tell you.
I think we have a slide. Yeah, we got a slide for it.
Okay, so what happened was,
I was intrigued by this.
let's talk about
Yeah,
it.
this is
Okay.
the first wrestling figure thing to be featured. What he had MJF's gear like last month, right?
So
This is the first wrestling figure thing to be featured on Golden.
I don't know if it was public, but we know comedian Jeff Dye. It was his collection.
Oh, we're just throwing them.
Well, I mean,
wow,
it's
all right,
over.
I wasn't sure we were doing that. Okay,
I don't know if it was a good move going to Golden for this.
I do because it's like, dude, he's the next Netflix show and the most eyeballs.
But do you think he got as much money as he could have got on eBay? I don't know.
I think so.
You do think so?
I do.
Call me
I-
crazy. Can you explain what golden is?
It's like a higher end eBay.
Higher
Right.
end
Oh,
eBay
so that's the thing that you just did. That you put something on there, or you bought something on it.
I bought like Austin cars, there, and even with that, there's always on those high end sites, there's a buyer's premium where you're paying extra.
It's wild,
You're
right.
paying like the
But
fee.
this is
you
like
know?
Yeah.
the things he has. Is like, he has a Netflix show. It's very easy to watch. It's like Pawn Star style television, like millions of dollars shit, like
Yeah.
comic books and like crazy, rare baseball cards. Like, it's pretty cool. So to see wrestling represented up there, especially wrestling figures, I think especially cool. And I think it got what it's worth. I don't think, I looked at the pictures, there's no deceased wrestler that was like a crazy rare auto. They're all Sharpie, kind of beat up. The green cards obviously have value. We all know that.
All right, here's the price. It went for $9,150 with the buyer's premium. So it was over 200 figures.
Right. I think it was.
It's fair.
I think it was fair. And then a lot of that was Mattel retro stuff. We're not.
There was a Zack Ryder in there.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Man, $5.
But I mean, you think more people are going to sell their stuff on Golden?
Huh.
When it's worthwhile, yeah, not just put your bone crunchers.
I tried to sell some prototypes on Golden, but they wanted me to get things like AFA graded first. I was like,
right. That's
I don't know if that's worth the time.
More of an investment. You might not make that money back.
So still pretty cool. But I like when wrestling figures sell for a lot of money. Not that we buy things we do buy some things to flip, but for the majority of the time we're buying it for our collection,
I think it's interesting that last week we talked a lot about the value of the Hasbros, and
Salicata said they were dead.
Yes, saying they're dead, and then we just said it was a fair price for a big lot.
And then we said it last week. Pandemic pricing was across the board in any collectible cars, whatever, So I think it's come back to earth.
Right.
All right, a little cheap plug here for Big Rubber Guys. Brian Myers, Matt Cardona, available for pre-order, collectmajor.com. There's only 1,000 of each, and these are going to be in stock week or two, maybe three, maybe
soon.
4.
On the water.
Yeah, they're on the way. So it's not like a pre-order is the order situation where we're going to order them after the pre-order.
Can confirm. I wanted to say last week, but I legit was not sure. My figure does have 2 TNA tag team championships.
Ooh, boy.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Very cool. Mine has the internet.
Who do you think people are going to make the other tag team champion with you?
Me.
Out of the Big Rubber Guys.
Bad News Brown's rat.
I think that's a great idea. That's a great idea.
Yeah. All right, you guys ready for some news?
Yeah.
And the news brought to you by Pabst Blue Ribbon.
The Major Pod Network has partnered with our favorite adult beverage, Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Everybody needs some liquid courage to make their own weekly purchases. Scratch that figure itch and scratch that PBR itch.
If you're listening to this, you're already a major mark. Now it's time to become a major PBR mark.
Use hashtag MajorPBR and post your pictures and videos of you major marking out with some Pabst.
Pabst Blue Ribbon and the Major Pod Network, the tag team champions of the world.
Of the world.
Major PBR. Forever. All right, guys. Pabst Blue Ribbon. We love PBR. We thank them for their sponsorship in the past couple of years. Every single week, use the hashtag MajorPBR. If we choose your picture or video, you're going to get a little prize. Who won this week, Mark?
Well, I'll tell you right now, as I slightly stall to pull up the picture, I'm Ted Blanchard, who wins. Ted the Sock wins every week almost.
There we go.
Oh, my God.
Saturday night's all right for Major PBR while watching my son's favorite movie, Spaceballs. You guys want to do a Major WF Pod bonus pod on that one? There's no figures. There's no figures.
No figures, no thanks. Good movie, but no figures, no thanks.
I love some Spaceballs for sure. He's got a Pabst Blue Ribbon in the picture with the Spaceballs movie and a bowl of cereal, maybe. I don't know.
I have this weird memory. I watched Spaceballs a million times growing up, right?
Yeah.
But you're a kid.
Yeah.
And then I watched a couple of years ago, and I went, things that just went way over my head. It was a whole new experience. Completely.
I haven't watched it since I've gotten into Star Wars. You're right. I watched it first.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's like seeing a new movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll check that out.
I didn't understand the idea of the lightsabers kind of being like an erection.
This kid's here. This kid's here.
You know what I'm saying. Yeah.
All right.
Didn't get that as a kid.
Oh, man.
All right, let's talk about some
It's
news.
a new word he learned there.
Title Run Toys did their 3D rendering for Wrath. It's on the big screen, I think. Looks okay. I just don't think there's any anchors in this whole set.
Right.
So I'm nervous. There's 10 plus.
I'm
retro
legitimately lost at who's making what.
Right? It's crazy.
Especially with retros. It's out of control. I got nothing.
I don't know if I need Wrath in my retro collection. I don't know if it fits.
No, I definitely don't.
I mean, I already have Atom Bomb. I have the Cella Atom Bomb, the Cella Glow in the Dark Atom Bomb.
WWE did make WCW guy. I mean, if there's something, it can live in a space for sure.
Ah,
but-
man, maybe I will get it. Damn it. Speaking of retros, FC Toys, the Wrestling Something Wrestler Series 2 in stock. Patriot and Buff Bagwell. I think they look great.
Yeah.
Yeah, these have like impressed me when I see them in person. They've stepped up.
Yeah,
for
Jack from Figure Collection does a great job. There's 2 buffs. I ordered the red one.
sure. And he's the stuff.
Yeah.
Here's the stuff. I don't know if I'm going to get the black gear buff.
The red one looks great.
Yep, looks good. What about Sky Blue? Sees her Jazzwares upcoming action figure for the first time.
That's pretty cool. Her pay-per-view debut, she said in the video.
I just think it's awesome when talent embraces like something like this, right? And like,
For sure.
yeah,
I mean, Trick Williams just showed off his new Elite. I think like when wrestlers love that they have a figure and post about it and show it off,
right.
it's cool.
And it gives you more incentive to buy, right? You're like, this person's passionate about it, and
Right.
you can be too. I don't know. It's cool.
Mark, when are you getting a figure?
I don't know. Probably never. Well, I have some great Zombie Sailor Toys figures.
You going to sell some out of your trunk today?
I didn't bring it. I didn't bring it.
Trunk sale after the show.
Some big shots, the big ones of Bailey and John Cena. I love these big shots.
That John Cena's one that I could see getting.
You're gonna get it?
But probably not.
Did
but
we talk about this in the show, or are we talking about this in real life?
what's
About
that?
the price?
The price. I almost fell out of my
You
damn
got
chair.
to
the other
get
day.
the big 22-incher.
I agree.
Bro.
I went. My daughter loves Bianca, so I went on to get that for Christmas. It's like a pre-order, and it's not even coming in Christmas time. So I was like, no. But then I saw the price, and I was like, gee, whoa!
But I
I was
can't.
like, what's going on here? I was like, whoa.
But you have a flair, Mark. You can agree. These are top of
Yes,
the line.
I will agree.
To be fair, I've never seen one in person.
They're awesome and they're super like firm and hard or whatever. But here's the thing, I got the flare. I think I did the same thing. I think I was like, gotta get the flare, and then I was like, whoa on the price.
Yeah.
Price.
Finally did
I was
it.
not expecting.
but when
that.
it comes, it's like, whoa,
Yes,
it makes sense.
But then I forgot, and then I went to get the Stone Cold, and
Yeah.
I was like, oh, the price. It's a lot.
It's sticker shock when you see
I don't know
it.
what to do because
It was it 88 or something like that? 85.
$89.99
plus tax.
yeah.
plus tax
And shipping.
shipping.
But it's worth. I mean, La Puma, you have like what 25 Hogans, right? But they're good,
He
right?
got rid of his bed. He just lays in Hogan's.
Oh my god!
Just lays there. Yeah,
But I don't
no
know.
mattress anymore.
I got the Razor. I ordered the Razor Ramon, but there's so many other ones like the Austin, the
Right,
Rock.
there's too much to have like a collection of them.
No minis. Get out of here,
You
La
gotta go
Puma.
big or go
No.
home here. Yeah.
Jey Uso for my nephew for Christmas, and it came, and it's amazing.
Yeah,
The quality's nuts, right?
Tugboat Guy says he got the Jey Uso for his nephew, and it's
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
All right, we got some Mattel Superstars Series 3. Bro, I love these Superstars figures. First up, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. I wish it was more of the Dragon and not this one. This isn't as toyetic.
What's the dragon do in white? Or are you
No,
talking about,
like 91
no,
Dragon.
nobody wants the father.
I want it. That's what I want. That's more toyetic
That's like
to me.
not successful, Ricky Steamboat.
What are you talking about? That's
Who
like
wants
that's
that?
Hasbro Ricky Steamboat,
Yeah,
dude.
but in this form, in a 80s style, I want 80s WrestleMania 3.
You're not even buying them. What are you talking about?
I'm not, but
Right.
if I was designing these, that's
I want the toyetic one.
no, thank you.
All right, there's Jake the Snake Roberts, and there's a Chase variant, which kind of pisses me off, so I need to buy 2. Because I'm a completist. I'm all in on this line so far. So
This is added value with the soft good shirt. Like,
yeah, I dig that.
No one's displaying it like that.
No,
Yours-
I know I am. I keep all the soft goods on. I don't take them off. That's my rule. Because on AWA Remco's, you keep the soft goods on.
Yeah, but
I keep them all. That's my rule. I keep
besides
them
like a merch catalog, can you find a photo of
all. Doesn't
Jake?
matter. That's
wearing that?
I have plenty of Jake the Snake topless figures. You know what I'm saying? So this one will keep the shirt on. And then Eddie Guerrero, which with the LWO shirt.
Which is cool. That one gets a pass.
I like that as well. All right, we have,
It's like 3 a set now. Huh? That's been the
yeah, but
Yeah,
now
with the
technically
Chase.
with the Chase.
3 a set with the chase has
And
kind of been
So
cemented.
they're Walmart exclusives, but good luck finding these.
right.
Yeah.
I gotta get them from Walmart.
Good old Paul.
Good old
We
Walmart.
gotta get a Paul on the captain's log or something.
Yeah, is his name really Paul? Like, I want to find out the deal.
It's Paul Mart.
Right, but you think it's
First and last name.
Do you think his last name's Paul? Or his last name's first name or last name Paul? Maybe his middle name's Paul. I don't know. Anyway,
It's a pretty bad name for like a store that sells a lot of stuff, right?
right. It's not very professional.
All
Like it was I just couldn't think of a store. I'm just Brian Mart.
Like,
I just can't think of a name. Just go with Brian Mart.
is it as bad as Hastel Toys? All right, Elite Collection 115. It's a good set. We have CM Punk.
Yeah.
Which is this technically the first
Rumble.
It's got to be. This is the first Punk Elite in modern gear that's not plain black trunks.
Well, yeah, because they only wore the Gardner one time.
Right.
Yeah.
So you kind of need this Punk.
Well, yeah, and it's the run. This is really his return match
Right.
to television. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Looks good. What about Final Boss Rock?
I love that. I think
That's a must-have
like
for
a-
sure.
Final. If you forget how over Final Boss Rock was already, right? It's like cool down 'cause it's not on TV, but he was like
He's super
the
over.
bee's knees, man.
You definitely need that. What about R-Truth in the Judgment Day shirt? I think it's a fun little bonus accessory.
Very fun. Yeah.
I dig it. I love Truth. Tyler Bate.
That's man. What is that like a 10-year gap in between figures?
Is it shorter than the other figures or what? Or are they going to make it?
The other one was kind of petite.
Yeah,
for sure.
Okay. I mean, he's jacked. He's a little guy.
Yeah.
He's a little guy.
he's a connect.
Yeah.
Wow, that's short. Wow. He's got a great head of hair, though. That is
Oh,
not-
no.
Ooh, unlike Kinnick. Where's Kinnick? Is he?
Yeah,
is he
where'd he
here?
go? Where?
I think Kinnick's drinking some beers in the office. Kerry Zane, and then the Drew McIntyre featuring the Chase variant in the white. I think that's cool that Drew is something a little different.
I'm gonna say McKenna used all the deco hits on Kyrie and then just snuck a Drew in there with nothing.
It's cool with
what it looks like
the kilt and the
Yeah.
sword.
Yeah.
It's very toyetic. And then we got some Ringside news. John from Ringside just walked
Just
in.
walked
Give
in.
John a
John,
round of
hello.
applause. Perfect timing. Check out Ringside Cyber Monday 2.0 and Black Friday 3.0 sales this week for some insane deals. New in stock.
we don't really need you. We were just making fun of you,
Oh, Kinnick, sorry, pal. Yeah.
as you were.
Keep drinking, pal. We got Sting the Ripper, AEW Ringside exclusive. Papa Shango and Ultimate Warrior Greatest Grudges, Ultimate exclusive 2-pack, Ultimate Edition 2-pack, sorry. From the WWE Vault Series 3 with Hollywood Hogan, SES CM Punk, Shawn Michaels, and Yokozuna. Rhea Ripley and Kane, WWE Bleacher Buddies. And coming in soon from the Vault Series 4 with Cody Rhodes, Bruised, Bray Wyatt, Razor Ramon in purple, and Ultimate Warrior. Take a shot of this Real American beer. Hold on a second. Leo Sparrow's texting me right now. Leo, what are you saying here, pal? He said, end of slides. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, pal.
You're doing great.
And up next is the Ringside Top 10.
Wait, I don't want to do it. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, my God.
Wow. This episode of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast has been brought to you by Ringside Collectibles, the #1 online retailer of WWE action figures.
Go to WrestlingFigures.com and make a purchase. And when you do, use discount code MAJOR at checkout to save 10%.
Ringside Top 10. Brand new figures, how much did you spend? Ringside Top 10. 40 figures, exhausting mailmen. Ringside Top 10. Another sale, and Sami Zayn's #1 again. Ringside Top 10. Use code MAJOR for discount at the end.
Bob Cardona, everybody. 2 sweatshirts he's got on.
This is live, so don't say anything stupid. That's, So go. Oh, my God. You got to go from 10 to 1.
Okay.
Okay, so here's 10. Can you see that?
Outside is Scott Hall and Kevin Nash.
All right, we're going great here.
WWE Ultimate Edition 2-pack ringside exclusive.
Number 9.
Number 9, Steiner Brothers, Scott Steiner and Rick Steiner. WWE Ultimate Edition 2-pack ringside exclusive.
Great.
Number 8.
Trick Williams, WWE Elite. I thought he died. That was Treat Williams. Okay. WWE Elite 113.
All right, number 7.
Logan Paul. Blue and yellow.
Yeah.
WWE Elite Top Picks 2004.
24.
24. What's that say?
Wave 2.
Wave 2.
All right, number 6.
Jey Uso, black shirt, WWE Elite Top Picks 2024. 25. Wove.
Wave 1. Wave.
Wave 1.
All right, number 5.
Paul Heyman. Stop. Paul Heyman. Walmart.
No, Wise Man.
Oh.
Wise Man.
Wise Man. WWE from the Vault. Ringside exclusive Series 2.
All right, number 4.
Rock Lesnar.
Broad Breaker.
Oh, okay. Rod Breaker, WWE Elite TM.
Elite 114.
114.
All right, number 3.
LA Knight, WWE Ultimate Edition 23.
All right, number 2.
CM Punk, WWE Elite 115.
113.
113, okay. CM Punk, MTB.
IMTB.
Okay.
2011.
2011 WWE Ultimate Edition Ringside exclusive.
All right, thank you.
Wow.
That wasn't that bad. That wasn't that. That could have been much worse. Oh yeah. That could have been a lot worse.
That was great.
All right.
I was like holding my breath the whole time.
No, that wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad.
Better than Heath.
Better than Heath.
Much better than Heath.
All right, and up next is weekly purchases brought to you by Major and CollectMajor.com.
Big match at my house? I'll bring my guys. You have yours. I've got Sergeant Slaughter. And I got Ric Flair. Woo! Here's Andre the Giant. And here's Macho Man. Ooh, yeah. And Brian Myers. And Matt Cardona.
They're so real. Can you tell the difference?
Roster Cup. Video silence.
Big rubber guys. They're for real. Each sold separately on MajorBendies.com.
Big rubber guys. Collect them all. All right, guys, weekly purchases. Go to CollectMajor.com. Get the Matt and Brian Big Rubber Guys. Get the Macho Man Big Rubber Guys. And coming in January, Brainbusters and Missy Hyatt over at CollectMajor.com. We got a special guest.
To help us out, weekly purchases. I think it's the beloved mascot of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast, Captain Joe Shoes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Have a seat down there, pal. There we go.
Join us, friend. Join us.
How do I top Mr. C?
I don't know,
It doesn't
pal.
happen.
Yeah, it's tough to follow. Sorry about that.
Well, thanks for joining us. Hey, real quick, we did the little giveaway there.
Oh, that's right. Every single week we give away a prize to someone who uses the Collect Major hashtag. The winner of that was...
Well, it's Ben as Boss Smith who wins a lot. He says it's a Collect Major Christmas all over again. Now he has some bendies in the Christmas tree.
Ooh, it's a Macho Man. Ooh, yeah. Oh, he's more.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of them in the tree.
Oh, I missed all those. Very cool. All right, Shoes. I'm gonna zone out for this part.
Oh, bring out shoes. Broski needs a piss break.
Yeah.
Well, no, you're
Yeah.
gonna talk about baseball or something, right?
Well, no, look, guys, we're here. Obviously, the holiday toy drive, very big event for all of us. Shoes came in a little early. Saturday was a huge event. He was asked to be a part of the QBC, the Queens Baseball Convention in Flushing, run by fellow Major Mark Keith Blacknick, a.k.a. Media Goon. Something that I try to attend every year when I can, schedule permitting. Stars aligned, I was able to be there. And I just think Shoes should talk about it. It was, like, really cool for me as your friend and fellow Mets fan to see you do something that special and get to meet your childhood hero. And I think definitely the Major Marks and fans that they were
Yeah,
looking
I mean,
about.
I think anyone can relate with meeting your childhood hero, whether that's through sports. La Puma's met Hulk Hogan 700 times. We see the picture every 3 months. and that's awesome. Like when you have the opportunity to do those types of things, and basically because of the generosity of you guys letting me play in your sandbox, I've got whatever low level of fame that I have has allowed me some really cool opportunities. And this came up with the QBC this year, and they happened to book my all-time favorite baseball player, who was Greg Jeffries. And I've said it before, if you've listened to any of my other podcasts, there's nothing like the relationship between a boy and their favorite mediocre baseball player. And this guy was not a superstar, made the All-Star team a couple times, but basically got run out of town on bad terms with the Mets, and they were bringing him into this convention. And Media Goon reached out and said, do you want to be the host of this? Now, I was like shocked. Like, obviously the answer is yes, I do. But this is like a real event. SNY, which is the regional sports network in New York, for those of you who are not in the area, it's a big deal. They're hosting the event. They're sponsoring the event. They are sending talent to the event to appear on it. Mets players from past and present, vendors. You know, you guys have all been to conventions, whether it's WrestleCon or Comic-Con. This is a MetsCon. And I got to be a part of that with my all-time favorite baseball player, and it was a wonderful experience. And to say I wasn't nervous would be an absolute lie, but it went really well. He told some good stories. We had a great time. If you know me, you know there's two things in life that I love. Number one is love itself.
Oh my God.
Loves love.
And number two is the Sizzler.
Oh, gross.
You know, you got to show some respect to the
No,
Sizzler.
it's disgusting,
Matt,
bro.
we listen and we do not judge, okay?
It's the holiday season. I want you to understand how good corn fritters are.
What about last night when I wouldn't eat the fast food?
Oh, I don't even want to get into that.
But that was just
Explain. Shoes, what's your version of the story?
We had a long day, and we had podcasts to record. The last thing I want to do was sit at a diner for an hour and a half and waste time. So I literally go, Mark, watch this. I go, hey, broski, can we just get like fast food on the way home? And says, you would have thought. And I said, just Uber Eats whatever you want to my house.
I did.
I'll swing through like Chipotle or something.
Oh,
Chipotle!
God.
Like if I said, puke in your hand and eat it. Like that's what he said. It was
Almost
like-
the same.
it was
Oh,
so
man.
crazy.
So crazy.
Oh,
So crazy.
disgusting.
Everyone loves Chipotle.
I had a great Chipotle bowl.
Same.
Oh.
I made love to Chipotle last night.
And you went at the end of the night, so it was like the leftover meat.
What does that
Oh,
even
God.
mean?
Yeah,
It's
I
like the
don't
meat
know
that's
them.
been sitting there for hours. Oh, God.
No way. It was great.
Anyway.
I got to see Shoes at his glory, and I was very proud of him. I also was there in the green room when they initially kind of like made contact, and of course, like Greg Jeffries looking at him like, "What did I get myself into?"
Were you wearing that outfit, Shoes?
Yes.
So I had like a Mets
A
outfit.
Mets shoes
But,
version.
when you
the
book
belly was out?
when you
No
book
different.
Captain Joe shoes, you get Captain Joe shoes.
Well, Shoes, what did I tell you?
This is a very wise indie god once said to me. We were going the show where Brian and I had to win the FWF tag team titles because everybody dropped off the face of the planet and they were out of possible options to win the belts with Brian that day. I said to Matt, I go, do I need to like show up to the building in like looking like me? And he goes, well, Shoes, let me ask you, what would Captain Lou do?
Yeah.
Now, I've met Captain Lou. When I was 19 on my first couple indie shows, Lou was still around. I met him like once or twice. He could tell I was Italian. I must have been the nose that gave it away. And he slipped me a little vodka from his own, but I didn't
What a
know him
good
that
brother.
well. So I just assume the answer is always show up looking like Captain Lou, I guess. But I don't know that for a fact. So that's just kind of what I've been doing. And when I walked into this green room, all the normies there are like, who is this guy and why is he at our baseball event?
Right.
And I'm just like, I waved. I said, hey, everyone, I'm Shoes. And everyone stopped, as quiet as you guys are now, and said, oh, hey, Shoes.
And I caught a couple of candids of him and Greg Jeffries like embracing in a series of emotions, and from hands open to a hard hand on his chest, like heart, on his chest.
But let me ask, how many of you have actually met like your childhood hero? Like a couple people, right?
La Puma hasn't.
How do you still get nervous when you meet Hogan, though? Of course.
Yeah.
I've been waiting 35 years for the opportunity to meet this guy. And they say, hey, here's Joe. He'll be hosting your panel. He's like, what's up with this getup? I was like, it's a long story. I'll give you Matt Cardona's number. I said, but can I be a fanboy for a second? And he's like, okay. And I look at him and I go, I love you. You're my hero. When I was 9 years old, I remember when you came up to the Mets and they tried to run you out of town, and I thought that was bullshit, man. And my mom is dead, but I wish she was here. And she bought me the T-shirt, and I wore that T-shirt. I wore the shit out of that T-shirt, man. And he's just calmly gets up, and he gives me this big hug, and he goes,
Wow.
she's watching. And I was like, goddamn right, Greg Jeffries.
What a story.
Yeah.
Good job, Shoes.
By the way, She was, as always, crazy prepared, killed it in the interview, and that interview will be available on Captain's Log next month.
Oh, baby.
Its entirety.
There you go.
Did you hear that?
On MajorMarks.com.
Courtesy of the QBC.
All right, so weekly purchases. We're not going to talk about the things that we don't have or the things we got all week, but let's talk about some things we got at Ringside Collectibles.
We got some great
We got
stuff.
some heavy hitter
Real
stuff.
quick. I mean, I don't have to show it off because you all know what it is, but I bought Macho Man 1 and Andre
I'm proud of you, Brian.
from Sal Licata in the green room at QBC in front of all these Mets legends. We're whipping out mint on card Hasbro's like no fucks given.
So he didn't have the other ones you needed?
He doesn't have. All I need mint on card is Macho 3 and Dusty now. But it's got to be like my rules. It got to be
Dusty's
mint.
tough.
No stickers. No SummerSlam sticker. No price tags. English carding. So
Have you ever seen a Dusty with your specifications?
there's one on eBay right now, but it's like $4 or $5 grand or something crazy.
Oh,
I say
Is
just
the-
do it.
Is the foot cracked?
I couldn't tell you. But maybe.
A lot of them have
They're
a cracked
always
foot.
I like Akeem and Dusty. It's like automatic almost. Right?
Tough. It's tough.
4 or 5 grand. That is crazy.
Let's not even pretend like that's real.
All right, so let's talk about some stuff that we got from Ringside. You talking about that Seth freaking Rollins
I
first?
do actually, man.
You got a Lucy?
I got a Lucy because I busted this open at home, but I figured I'd bring it for you guys to show, talk about it. I learned from my friend John at Ringside, this is a shared exclusive. I didn't know that. Because I thought this, for some reason, I thought this was a retail set.
That's a crazy figure, dude.
Yeah, unbelievable toyetic Seth Rollins. Extra heads and hands. Has this crazy helmet with sunglasses built in, so we won't lose the sunglasses there.
Now, when did he wear this
I
gear?
read the back of the packaging. The
Okay.
copy, shout out Ravishing Robert. This is from Clash at the Castle,
It looks good.
I believe.
Let me show that to the people at home there.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. He has like a backpack of wings that goes over.
I mean,
his
that's a toyetic toy.
right.
That is cool.
It's pretty gnarly.
Now, this is from when he actually burned it down, correct?
Oh my god!
See, this is why I have shoes on.
See?
Yeah.
He's so funny.
So fun. This.
Matt Cardona, earlier today,
He tried to shake hands.
he tried to get me off the show and said,
too funny to
"Shoes
have
is
out
probably
there for this."
You know, I gave him a hug. The first hug I've ever gave to Matt Cardona. Our relationship has really evolved over these past.
I mean, I don't do
years.
current guys, but this is.
It's a next level effort on a figure for sure.
Yeah, it's really
Next
cool.
level for sure. Speaking of not doing current guys, that Revolver Cruel came up to me. Nice guy. He's a figure collector.
It's a very Matt Cardona story.
And he said, "Hey man, you want one of my figures?" I said, no thanks." Then I had to explain. I thought you could see his face, like what? Like, oh no, I don't do current guys. Just be like, I don't even do my
not
friends.
you,
It's
it's
not
me,
you.
man.
I just don't do
It's not
current
you.
guys.
Holy.
Oh man. All right. So what else?
Man.
What else did we get? Can we talk about
Go for it, bro.
La Puma? Look at this. You have this yet, La Puma?
Oh.
This is the new From the Vault Series 3 Hollywood Hulk Hogan with the nice hot dog tan, the updated tan. I've talked about on the show. I love the From the Vault. I love that things are not just re-released, but they're
Getting
updated
fixed,
and
yeah.
fixed. And we need this Hogan with the this is Hollywood Hogan. This
Like,
is
I already
the
love
Hogan.
that figure, but now I need it's better with the tan. The tan, to me, like, just Hogan needs that tan. So, like, if you're going to update that, I have to switch. And
You opening that shit?
I'm not going to open it right now, but
Let's see.
no. But I don't want to lose.
what an
the-
unboxing. Thanks, Matt.
I didn't say I was unboxing it. I said I got it. I don't want to lose the sunglasses or anything like that.
Let's show the peeps here.
Look at show the people at home. But I just love if you wanted to keep this mint on card, like the packaging, unlike the new Elite packaging that like kind of cuts off the figure at the legs. Like, this is way better. So I don't get why if they can do this kind of packaging for this From the Vault and for the Legends, why can't they do it for the Elites?
And it's like, it's not as flimsy.
It's not as flimsy
like
at
got
all.
a strength to it. Yeah.
So definitely need this, and then the rest of the set is the bald CM Punk, the Shawn Michaels, and the Yoko with the Chase, which we saw
Yep.
at ringside. So yeah, pick up this Hollywood Hogan if you don't have it already. It's a damn near perfect figure. So
I am fired up to hit this. Mark, you want to do it with me?
Yeah, let's do it.
Ringside exclusive. It's all in Sting, all out. Guys, help me out. It's not,
That's not TNA's thing.
well, it does. It is.
Nervous.
It is very
All in
reminiscent
Sting.
of Joker Sting. You're right. There's the
Man,
flap.
I don't have nothing open.
you don't have your Let 'Em Breathe box cutter, Mark. You're not always ready.
Who's got to let him breathe? Box cutter. I'm sure one of you guys got
Something. I don't have keys. I don't got nothing.
I'm going in.
You're just ripping that open.
Yeah,
You're just going for it. I like that.
again, real sturdy packaging.
All right, I got a hole in the box.
Oh, the reveal is nice. If you were to keep this mint on card, it looks great. Little Velcro. The back has. Is this Jack the Ripper? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's a play on that, right?
Got it. Okay, pretty cool. Oops. This is why I didn't unbox the Hogan, guys.
They never have this here, right? A
little stringy?
A little doohingy, I like to call it.
You guys are having some trouble here.
I'm out. Whoa, I feel like they never have things blocking it like Mattel's.
Yeah, let me see this.
Oh no, it's my arch nemesis. Those things.
Oh, these are harder than the Mattel ones.
No.
Oh man.
Where did this come off of? Oh, I was protecting.
Oh yeah, I like this.
Very cool though.
I mean, it's definitely a Toyota. If you're a Sting fan, you need this. Johnny Clash needs this 100%.
Sure, like obviously, a lot of Sting's figures look the same. To have something this unique,
Yes.
I think is going to be a great addition. Very fun. That is TNA Joker Sting. That expression though, like
That's cool.
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah. A lot of cool soft goods.
But if you pop the head off, you can just make it regular Sting if you don't have a stinger, right?
Well, yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, wow, you're right.
It's just regular Sting, right?
I guess, but you don't have you'd have to put a regular Sting head. There's no.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you put the regular head on.
I guess, yeah, but then you'd have to get that.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Never mind. I thought it was a regular Sting head.
No, they both have that.
Got it.
But like, it's pretty.
Yeah.
Without the stuff, it's pretty similar Sting.
Cool cape.
I usually hate soft goods, but it's a nice looking
It's
soft
cool
goods.
that Jazzers is still doing Sting stuff, and I think we need a
He was also there at
Surfer
the.
Sting, right, guys? I mean,
Well,
let's
it's
go.
coming out in
Yeah,
that
let's go.
Legacy, right? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I know. Let's go.
Ooh, I like
They
the,
don't call. What is it called? Is it called Luminaries?
Luminaries.
Luminaries.
the logo on the back is great.
Yeah, the soft goods is crazy.
Man, that's good. Use discount code MAJOR to save 10% on that Stinger.
I love it.
I don't collect current guys.
We're
This is-
aware.
But this is technically,
We're aware.
I know Sting's a legend, a luminary, but this is a current day Sting, so don't need it for me. But it's still very, very cool. I can appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
100%.
All right.
You guys get anything else?
Well, the big boy.
I got this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I got this. The greatest
talk about
grudges, 92. First to market. Nobody else has this yet, so that's why Ringside is the best. So this is the Ultimate of Papa Shango and the Ultimate Warrior. I thought we were all unboxing this. You have it, Mark?
I have it, but we decided to keep it
Oh, okay.
in the box to give it away.
So here's
I'm gonna
the.
pull a broski and do this in the privacy of my own home. And
Well, I mean, I'm.
Is this like an Oprah thing where you put it under my seat?
I'm not.
yeah, it's under all your guys' seats.
I'm not gonna unbox it here. Like, have you guys touch it and stuff? No, but but this is great. It has the chalk line jacket, the black ooze dripping from the warrior head from that iconic segment with Papa Shango. You need this. You need to keep this. I know you
I
make some
have
cuts.
to like figure out what I'm gonna do with this pose wise. Also, legitimately terrified of this segment as a child. Like,
Man, like I can't believe we have an ultimate Papa Shango. I love it. I'm not complaining one bit.
and no,
Wait,
I
you're
figured-
not opening that? You're
I
not.
will open it, but not here. Like,
I thought that's what we were doing.
Literally the whole.
all right, but no one
the
else.
whole
all right.
purpose of the segment.
Then you convinced me not to open it
All right,
because
well, then-
you were going to
But
do
you
it.
guys can't touch it though.
I
don't want your
he's-
head-
He
we
thinks
met all
Hughes
these
has doo-doo
major
and
marks.
chocolate
I don't-
on his hands. We know.
No
we know
offense,
what's
guys, but I can't. Yeah, I can't. You know.
I won't touch.
All
I'll
right,
watch.
all right.
I'll watch.
I'll let it breathe.
Holy smokes!
So, Brian, you said this segment traumatized you as a kid. Would you say this would be the most traumatizing segment? For me, it's when Jake had the snake on Macho's arm and the venom got into his veins. Like, that was the one I was like, oh my God, somebody help that poor
Yeah,
Macho
but
Man.
that was like, okay, that's an animal and it bit him. I think the like, whoa, he's a voodoo man. That scared me more than like,
But
right?
my thing was, as someone who is not well versed in voodoo, all I knew about it was Pedro Serrano from Major League.
Right.
So to me, I just thought like
You're like,
Papa
you're
Shango
rooting
prayed
for
to
him?
Joe Boo. Like, to me, it was like funny.
I also looking back on it, I can't believe I didn't realize like Ultimate Warrior never wore a chalk line jacket ever.
This
Of course,
is so
he's wearing it in
tan.
this segment to hide whatever pumping the juice on himself. Or
I
whatever.
love the tan on this, but now I'm just thinking, how do you put this jacket on with these tassels and the wristbands?
That's a tough decision, but
Yeah, you gotta put the
that
jacket-
one
you
head
gotta put the
has
jacket on.
The black blood dripping from his face, like, and you have the jacket he wore, like that's pretty. Pretty cool.
It's the seg,
And he
yeah.
has those hands where he's like, he could be like keeled over, like puking.
But like, I'm not gonna take the tassels off to put the jacket on.
You don't have to.
Try it.
You guys talk.
Why is the head?
I
Why is
always
this
pop
head so
hands and
floppy?
I pop the head when I do soft goods.
up?
Just a little
The
trick.
head is really
I don't know about
floppy.
you guys.
Well, I
Little
mean, we've talked about this. I think some of the, the new factory, and we're not going to get into the quality control stuff, but like some of the heads have been a little loosey goosey,
Yeah.
in my opinion. But
Oh yeah, I know what I got. I completed my Dusty this week. NWO Dusty, the one I wore, and the Warrior is like a bobblehead. And I kept like mushing it down. I couldn't get it down.
oh man, you have to, see this why they want those wristbands and stuff. Oh boy,
You want me to hold it for you?
Somebody get this man a Ziploc.
oh boy, I don't like this. Is scary. The pressure's on. Jay George is filming me here.
We're live on YouTube,
We're
not
live
really
on
live.
YouTube. Oh,
It's a week
boy.
later.
I don't
That's
like
all right.
this. All right, so it does fit with the tassels on, which
There
is
you
fine.
go.
I
we're
didn't think that would be
good.
an issue.
Ooh,
Don't you have an accessory bin? Like they're accessories. Take them off.
I mean, you would take them off?
Why not?
Not being seen.
I don't know if I would do that. Now it's all messed up. But yeah, it does fit. The jacket looks great. The chalk line jacket, it does fit.
The jacket
Am I allowed
without
to touch it?
hands,
Can I pose?
No, you can't
wristbands,
pose.
and/or head looks phenomenal.
You gotta put the head on with the with the black ooze. You gotta put that on.
So nobody is allowed to touch your figures, huh? Chelsea can't even, if
Man,
she wanted
I
to
can't
take a
get
look
his
at the
head- now I can't get his head
Papashango.
back on. Jesus.
He's having a like a breakdown
But
here.
I do like that it could be all done up from the segment, or you could take the jacket off and put the regular head on. It could be
I
like
don't. In my opinion, I don't know why you wouldn't do it segment because like
You have to do segment.
What does this gear represent?
Right,
to you
no, it
otherwise?
has to be from the
Doesn't really
segment.
feel like anything.
Yeah, this is a great set available on Ringside. There's no way I'm opening
Show the back of that
Papashango.
jacket. That's
Look at this
crazy. I
jacket.
don't know how they even did that.
It's incredible. Super toyetic. I love this. We actually have a set to give away later, right?
Yep.
So someone's going to win that. Is there anything else?
And then maybe you can open the Papashango so we can all see it.
We should entice everyone that we'll be giving away this Alex Reynolds chase here, courtesy of Ringside Collectibles,
CM Punk?
brand new CM Punk Ultimate, and Mark's friend from catering, Brandon Cutler.
Oh, boy. I
Good
thought
pal.
that was. Oh, man.
Good pal.
I
Good
have the new Punk from the Vault in the office. If you guys want to see that.
Yes.
Well, yeah, you
Yeah.
got it?
Excuse me,
Let's
shoes.
do a little.
Somewhere.
Oh, boy.
Broski's still messing with trying to get the jacket off
Well, now
right now.
I can't get this head on. Look how
yeah,
floppy that is.
that one is a little floppy.
Yeah.
Joe, what do you think about this, huh? Take a look at the box. Hold that in your hand. Let's see what Joe Shoes thinks about the Papashango Ultimate.
The Papashango, and I talk a lot of smack about Hasbro's, but Hasbro did have some really cool characters, and Papashango for me was like one of my favorites from the Hasbro collection.
Yeah.
And it's also one of the guys I never thought they would make when they go to Mattel, because you figure you get far enough out. Papashango is pretty obscure in the grand scheme of things, but that's just where we are at now with the Mattel line. They've made so many figures, and I said to Mark last night, because we were both at Brian's, seeing Brian's collection, it's like Mattel has been doing this so long, you completely forget just how many figures and how many characters and how many outfits that they have made over a decade now.
Yeah.
And it is insane. And the fact that we've gotten multiple Papashangos and upgraded Papashangos into an ultimate form Papashango is just so ridiculous. And for those of us, like I said, with mediocre baseball players, they always hold a special place in your heart. For a lot of these characters who were kind of forgettable in the grand scheme of things and, not necessarily top guys, for those of us who grew up loving that era of wrestling, like, you don't forget characters like this. So I think it's awesome. The accessories look great. I don't collect wrestling anymore, thankfully, because I lose a lot of money, and I'm not Matt Cardona rich over here just playing with heads and not
right.
getting soft goods.
Well, Brian, listen, I'm going to break my rules. I'm going to let you touch this. Can you put this head on? I can't get it on. I can't. You're a big.
We broke those rules real quick.
It's
You're a big head guy.
Would you like to open up my CM Punk from the vault?
No, thank you. But can you put this head? You're good at like interchangeable heads and hands.
Shoes? I don't think you have doo-doo and chocolate on your fingers. You
Just
can. You can
try to
do
get
it.
this head on. I can't get it on. It's tough.
Is there a way to open this, or do you just rip it?
Just rip it, pal.
Let
You
it
can do
breathe,
it.
brother.
Doing good so far. Brian can't get the head on. Big head guy.
2 seconds.
Good job. All
Do
right.
you have any memories of the Straight Edge Society, Shoes?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
He went straight edge for it.
got the gimmicks
You're
around.
going to find this hard to believe, but Gallows was drinking the entire time he did the gimmick, guys.
So
I was there. I know for a fact.
Does Gallows have any memories of the straight edge society?
Hiding from the office and Punk when he'd go out? Yeah.
I was telling John that you do it from the vault, Luke Gallows to match his Punk.
I think
That'd
that would be
that'd
great.
Yeah.
All right, so how do we got to get the gimmicks.
They're the
up.
doohingies I talk about. They're rough, man.
The T-shirt tag things.
Yeah, I guess they're like when you get a new pair of socks. They're like those things, yeah.
And like, see, poor CM Punk's got his fist up and he's
My-
saying, "Let me out of here."
My whole life is picking those up off my floor after,
Oh my God, right?
like in my room, going, God, another one.
All right, here we go.
Let's go. Where's his hood?
Well, it's right here.
Oh no,
Oh my God,
gone.
Oh,
lost forever.
This is why we don't let.
see, guys, I told you. I was right. See,
Pretty cool.
I lose those glasses in a second. If
I
was
love
Hogan.
the Straight Edge Society gimmick. I thought it was awesome, and Punk did a great job at it and building the faction and stuff, and definitely went to its demise way too early. But this is one of the most sought after ringside
Man, that's a
exclusives
good
of all
one.
time, and now you can get it for a very affordable price and use discount code Major.
Nice.
Save 10%. But man, I guess we don't. We always say that, but it doesn't really. I don't think these affect the old school ones like prices on the second, like as significant as we predicted in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like people are still going to pay top dollar for that old school one.
Really? You
if
think
they
so?
Want it. Yeah, because it's a completely different package. It's really a different figure. Like this is all the new articulation and stuff. So. And I know D Freedom is going to hate me, but whatever the printing on the face is called. Yeah.
Inkjet. Is that what it's called?
DGI Inkjet Technology, something I think so. There's the towel.
Nice. That's
Pretty
cool.
awesome. The sling. Extra hands.
All right, update. I got the Warrior jacket on with the.
We were rooting for you, man.
I think you're supposed to maybe take the wristbands off and the tassels, but to me, like in my psycho brain, I can't. I got to keep it on. So there it is. It looks great. And you got
When you get a figure and it comes to something bizarre that you're not going to pose it with, what do you do with that item?
Well, but like I'll never find it again. Like it goes in a giant bin, and then I'll never be able to find it.
So what's the issue?
Because this, I feel like Warrior's complete with these. You know what I'm saying? These are his tassels.
I don't see it, but
I wish we could find out. Was he wearing the tassels under the jacket? Can D Freedom find out? Was he wearing the tassels under the jacket?
Maybe if you watch a segment, you could see
I have
one
Dana
poking
Warrior's
out.
number from when we worked with her.
Man, this Warrior's a fronter, dude. But you got to pose it next to the Papa Shango.
He has us wear the hands like this.
Yeah, you got it's. How do you take those out? I got them, man. Chill. Don't want to lose these hands. Yeah, I
nervous
love
for
this
you.
figure. What a great. This is something I didn't think I wanted until they made it.
Right.
So, and then we just walked into ringside today.
And
And it was there.
And like she said, that Papa Shango was already an awesome elite, so it's cool to have Ultimate for sure.
All right.
All right.
All right. Well,
So that was a lot of stuff.
up next, guys, is the Q&A.
All right.
Who has a question? What about the little guy in the John Cena hat? You got a question?
Oh.
Come on up, buddy. Yeah.
So we're here on the Q&A.
Come sit down. We're here for the Q&A. Come sit down, bud. Uh-oh.
All right, you could talk right into that microphone and ask your question to us.
What's your name, buddy?
Christopher.
All right, Christopher. Do you have a question for us?
What is your favorite WWE match?
Ooh.
Great question. Thank you
Great
very
question. Man.
That we were in or that we watched?
That you watched?
Ooh. Man. I think maybe mine. Well, since you're asking right now, it comes to my head first. Shawn Michaels versus Razor Ramon ladder match at WrestleMania 10, Madison Square Garden. That's probably my favorite match if I had to name one right now on the spot.
Does Royal Rumble count?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, so Royal Rumble 97, Stone Cold being such a badass, throwing everybody out, checking his watch, cheating to win, and then you have to tune in on Monday to find out, what happened. that changed my life, made me become obsessed with wrestling, and I wouldn't be here without that match. So that one.
All right, little man, fire up your Peacock when you get home and check out the Viking Raiders versus Mark Sterling and Stax Lorenzo. Okay?
It's a great one.
It's a classic. But if I'm answering in all seriousness, I always say it's SummerSlam 91, Brett Perfect. It's just like a really awesome, beautiful, athletic match.
Yeah, I think the Shawn Razor ladder match is my favorite ladder match at WrestleMania for the Intercontinental title. Razor was my favorite. And then years later, I win the ladder match at WrestleMania to win the IC title. And I took a picture with Razor Ramon backstage. And, he held the title. Just like years prior, I held his title when we took a picture. So very cool match, very cool memory for me. And that was a great question, buddy.
Thank you.
But
he
Here's
can
the
pick.
deal.
you get to pick. What
here-
figure do you want here?
Because you're a special guest, you can pick.
Oh!
Oh, man.
Here you go, buddy. Thank you so much. He's leaving me on the handshake. Christopher, give me a handshake. He's leaving me. He's leaving me hanging. He's leaving me hanging.
That's all right.
Come on back. Handshakes.
He wants a push. He's not being seen with you.
No, handshake. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Chris. Thank you, man.
All right. Look at that.
Tugboat guy.
Tugboat guy.
I saw him
You gotta
first
come up,
earlier.
tugboat guy. We need you up, pal.
Speaking of this. Good. Your mouth is close to that.
Sure. Thank you guys for doing this. This is one of my favorite events of the year.
Oh, well, thank you for coming.
I'm looking around and I see a lot of unfamiliar branding.
I think we need a different question, tugboat guy. Different question, tugboat guy.
Hey, but I appreciate you noticing.
Yes.
And we will have information on that.
In a few weeks.
all right.
January 1st,
Coming
we'll have,
soon.
Well,
we'll have
then-
information for you on January 1st.
Backup question. When do you know it's a good time to stop collecting a certain line? When do you know that?
Why would you stop?
I think I gotta.
Stuff. I mean, that's a fair question.
Yeah, I think lately, when you don't have excitement for when you see the next series, and you're like, well, then why would you get it?
I agree.
There's nothing I've stopped ever.
So you've never bought a figure that you felt like you only bought because you had to?
Oh, there's all the time I buy figures that I have to buy.
Right.
Yeah, but I
there-
don't stop.
There's ways that you stopped. Like, we both stopped getting 2 of every heels and faces.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
crazy.
sure.
You've definitely
Like,
stopped.
that became like a chore for me because my OCD. I'm like, okay, I'm going to see this person. I get that signed. And, like, I was getting them all signed. It was just like, I wasn't even enjoying it. I was just like doing it to do it.
You were a completist with Ultimates, and then you stopped.
Yeah, that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You're about to get out on
It's like an
Vintage
intervention
Collection
for
Star
Matt.
Wars.
Okay. Maybe there's a couple things I've gotten out of it. But then 9 times out of 10, if I sell it all, I always buy them back.
That's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate. But man, I don't know. That's a great question. It's a loaded question.
I think Mark hit it on the head, though. If it doesn't bring you happiness,
Yeah,
it's kind of ridiculous, right?
I think
It's
we
just
all
like-
have to be smart about that, and this is to have fun and enjoy and be excited, and you know what I'm saying. So like when there's not joy around it, we should just be smart and move on. I think
there's always going to be figures that you don't want, but you have to get for your collection with your rules. But it's okay to change your rules, right? So like at one point, I was an ultimate completist, and I was just mint on card ultimate completist. But then it got out of control, and they were doing like the variants with different color packaging on some of them, or like different gear. I was like, this is too much. Where I thought it was gonna be like the true ultimate version of everybody. Like, is this the ultimate version of Seth Rollins? It's cool, but it's not like the definitive Seth Rollins. I'm like, I don't need to be in this line. I still get like I have the Warrior and the Papa Shango. I still love the Ultimates, but I'm not a completist of them. I still collect them. I'm just not a completist anymore.
As soon
I
as
just
you
changed my
say,
rules.
I'm complete, but you're no longer complete.
I agree.
Yeah.
What are
No,
your,
he made
what
that whole video. He's complete. We saw it.
So I spent a lot of money. on that
money.
video.
Yeah,
3
I'll tell you
million
that.
views. You can't go wrong.
But
Yeah.
but to answer the question, like, there's so many, and this is probably a terrible thing to say for someone that owns a toy company that makes wrestling figures. Like, there's so much stuff out there. Right. No one's collecting every single thing in the wrestling figure space. It would be impossible.
And I think
but that's also a good thing because there's so many options, so you can really dial it into like what you want and what makes sense for you.
And I think if you go in in your head as a completist, and then it gets out of hand, you might just tap out. But if you go in just getting what you want, then you won't necessarily have to tap out because, okay, I'll skip this guy, or I'll skip, I didn't get this exclusive. All right, if I want it, I'll get it on eBay, but if not, screw it.
Right.
You know? What about you? Are you a completist on anything?
Not really right now. I was a completist on characters overall. Like, I had one of every character ever created.
And even that's got to be hard this day
It
and
was
age.
insane.
Yeah.
Where does it start? Where does it stop? And then I'm like, why am I buying figures of these guys that I have no emotional attachment
Right.
to?
Right.
And that's basically what I did once I, not for nothing, why am I buying a Jake Atlas action figure?
Yeah.
The guy had 4 matches on it.
Nobody bought that, but yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But so it's been a much more mentally positive, collecting road since then.
For sure.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's exactly what I was
Thank
talking
you
about.
guys. Cheers.
Hey,
You choose
You have
one
your
of these
pick.
3. What are you going with, Tugboat Guy? Oh, and he gets 2. He's a smart man.
I told you to break that up, guys. I told you to break that up.
Warrior Pop. You can't split up this. That's a package deal. You don't come in. You can't split that
It's
up.
for free.
No.
We can do whatever we want.
No, we can't split. Tugboat. What if he's a min-on card collector? You can't split that up. Tugboat, I'm on your side, pal. Take 2. You deserve it.
Yeah.
All right, question.
Oh,
Husfarg was first up there.
Husbar. Don't ask about the turnbuckles.
What's up, guys?
Hey, pal.
That's far.
So, what is everyone's biggest wrestling goals for 2025?
Ooh, good one.
Yeah, I haven't thought about that.
Well, you're going to win the Ring of Honor title in 2024.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to put that on your list. Multiple Ring of Honor title defenses.
honestly, my goals right now are more like major oriented than like the actual like career, because the career is, I mean, I'm not really worried about that. Not that I'm worried about the major, but I want to get the toy line past just wrestling, and we have some things cooking, and you'll see that next year. So hopefully, when we get those other IPs out there, we've already secured them. When we get the figures out there, that hopefully we attract new fans, people who don't even know who we are, who don't watch wrestling or listen to our podcast, and then that grows the company even further. So I think that's my answer, is to grow the major company. And like, of course I have goals for wrestling, but you know, right now my priority is, not that my priority is the major, but I feel like I have a lot more room to grow there, where wrestling I'm kind of happy with where I am, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm kind of in the same boat, just because I am so enjoying TNA and being part of the system. Like, normally I would say I want to be the world champion, but what we're doing right now, that doesn't really make sense for me to say that, because I'm, no offense, Matt, but I'm tagging with Eddie, and it's been like the most fun of my career.
Bro, I hate tag team wrestling,
Yeah,
so
like,
I never want to be in a tag team match ever again. So like, I'm serious.
But
Nothing against you either.
I'm loving it. Like, I love, he's become my really good friend, and everyone in the system. And then, like, I say this in all my interviews I do about, like, I don't want to sit back and be like, man, when I was in the system, that was a really good time. I want to be present in the moment, realize, man, we're very blessed to be like all really good friends, being in this great spot, doing all this fun stuff, having these kick-ass matches, you know, working with the Hardys, which has just been such a privilege. Like, I'm going to go have a tables match with them on Friday night, and like, they get these rock star reactions wherever we go, and it makes everything we do so much more easy and fun, and like, it's just a really special time. So like, I kind of like don't want anything to change. And then, similar to what Matt said, like, we have so much more goals with the podcast and the toy business, and you know, and then even here at Creative Pro, I have goals that have nothing to do with me. It's just seeing my guys flourish. You know, we had 2 guys get that WWE ID contract this year, and like, that wasn't even a thing last year. So, you know, that's a new thing that's obtainable for them, and I want to help them set and achieve those goals. So, yeah, I feel very blessed, guys. You know, it is the season of giving. I just feel like everything's going really great right now.
Yeah, same thing for me. Specifically, I would love to have the YouTube channel hit 125,000. I think that's like, mentally, that's like my next 125,000 subs. I'd love to see on the YouTube channel. I think that's our Major Wrestling Figure Podcast's like best chance for growth and new fans and more fans that watch us each week. I think it's YouTube. So my focus is there for the podcast. And then I'd love to see the premier athletes and the guys have like a couple nice programs on TV. I love what we're doing. I'm having such a blast with the guys, our matching gear, matching my suits to them, trying to get the crowd to say we rule. We're just having a great time. So I'd love to keep chugging along with those guys.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Love it,
Great
guys.
question,
Thank
man.
you.
That's fun.
You got a choice. You want
Your
to?
pick.
Gotta get my name out.
Oh, all right. Last one.
Last one.
Oh, Mark. you
Oh
pick.
man. Well, I saw our buddies here. Okay, he says you can have it. What a nice guy.
Wow.
Wow.
Max Heron, come on up.
Dressed to impress. I appreciate that. Fresh trim on the beard. It looks like too.
He
I like
he always is looking suave. He's got cologne, smelling nice.
that. MJF scarf.
Yeah. That's the Max
I
scarf.
appreciate that you appreciate the smell. 'Cause
Yeah.
what you can't see at home is how great I smell.
Yeah, exactly. Right there into that mic there, pal.
Thank you. So speaking of which,
Yep.
thinking about street gear. I'm not going to do a heartfelt one like everybody else did. I'm talking about street gear. I'm thinking about toys. Like, he's not going to the grocery store in that thing, but what is your favorite street gear that somebody has had in wrestling that you would want in figure form? Now, this can be like,
That we haven't had.
that you haven't had. Like, I'm talking Dusty with
I got my answer.
Dusty with his fur coat, or like Batista when he's wearing the like white turtleneck, white pants, or Matt Cardona when he's wearing the tightest pants you've ever seen. Like, you can seriously see if you're Jewish or not. It's terrible. People are going to get that on the way home.
Oh God.
Oh boy.
But just in general.
I think
Okay.
I want to see, and I think we can possibly make it happen. Is like the Macho Man, like on the beach where he's reflecting.
We've
with the
talked
jeans.
about that a lot.
100%. I was
a
going to.
lot.
The tie dye, that's one. And then something I want Mattel to do, like Bret Hart from that poster where he's like in the
Like
mountains.
Canadian
That
duck
would rule.
tuxedo.
Yeah.
'Cause they make that Roosevelt shirt with that, so
Yeah.
like they have access to that.
Yes.
Like, that would be incredible.
Well, for years I would have said the Ric Flair with the blue pants and the red shirt with the jacket over, but Big Rubber Guys did it.
That's what
Oh, that's right.
That famous promo, one of my favorite Ric Flair promos, one of the coolest looks he's ever done. I love that, but I would like to see that as a Mattel or something, some sort of like Ultimate with like soft goods or whatever to make that awesome.
Brian.
Oh, I thought you were Googling something.
Oh, sorry, I'm working on something here for you guys.
Okay.
I don't know. When you said that, I was thinking like the one that was Stone Cold and his, that was like the first time you need. But that's the first time as a kid you needed a guy in street clothes. You're like, this guy, this is what he looks like on TV, and it's very important to me. I can't think of someone that because now Mattel can just do that.
I mean,
so
we don't
fast,
have that Austin, like a traditional.
I would love like it would be so untoyetic and just give me the bare bones of what 316 shirt jeans.
Yeah.
Marching down there, that would rule. I think honestly that is my answer then. I guess
For
right?
sure.
Yeah.
Luger and an Ico Pro, anything?
Oh, even that, like I appreciated it, and I didn't even like get that build a figure.
Oh, come, that's a fronter,
Seinfeld
bro.
shirt, like it's
that's
cute.
a fronter in
but
my
it's, like,
collection.
it's too much. Yeah, not for me.
You know what I would love? A smart Mark Sterling in a suit.
That would be good.
How toyetic! I love it.
Because it could be like street gear or wrestling gear. It's both.
True.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's my answer. A little smart
Cool.
Mark
There you
Sterling.
go.
Well,
Put
I
a backwards
appreciate
hat
that.
on
Thank
his
you.
podcast mark.
Yeah, interchangeable head.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, interchangeable head.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Some sex socks, maybe.
Oh, they're always on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, you can't choose. You get a brand new color.
That's okay.
It kind of looks like you, though.
Well, I got to keep it.
There you go. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You take it away.
Well, normally this would be the end of the show. Broski tells us where he's booked and all that stuff, but instead, got two very good friends that want to come out and say Merry Christmas to you guys. From the Dark Order, Johnny Silver, Alex Reynolds,
All right.
live on the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast.
Oh, boy. Hello, guys.
Boys.
Come on in. Come on in.
Come on in.
Yeah, someone's gonna have to sit on my lap. No, I'm kidding. What's up, bro?
How you doing, man?
I'm
Hey,
good.
man.
Hey, bro. What's up, Matt? What's up, dude?
How you doing?
I see your brother at the gym every day.
Oh yeah, you got talking to the mic, bro.
Yeah, lean right in there.
I see your brother at the gym every day.
Onyx.
Yep, Onyx.
Onyx is a good gym.
It's a good gym.
I heard Big O's back.
I have not seen him.
I heard he's back. I've got some candid photos that he's back. After 10 plus years, he's back.
Your brother loves to talk about Big O.
He trained you,
Did
right?
you get kicked out of the gym?
Well, there was a falling out with him and the owner before he was the owner, like 10 plus years ago. But then the gym he works at is closing down, so now he has to go back.
Oh, damn.
Drama, guys, drama.
Gym drama. Big O drama.
Thanks for coming, guys.
No problem. No problem. I do have a little follow-up from previous episodes.
Okay.
So there was the big debate if Matt saw me and John in a Delta Lounge, would he come and talk to us?
Oh, yeah.
And he was kind of up in there, like, maybe a high and...
If you wouldn't sit. Yeah, okay.
So a little follow-up this week at Dynamite. Wasn't the Delta Lounge, but at Dynamite, Matt came up to us, said hi, started talking to us, seeing how we were. So
Yeah.
I don't want to say that we're getting close to that Matt's friends list, but I don't know. It's a good start.
It's a good
Two
start.
people might have to go.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys didn't eat together in catering?
No.
Okay.
No, that's we'll see next week. But
Yeah.
baby steps, Mark. Baby steps.
What do you guys think about Matt's flourishing Ring of Honor career? Is he strong style enough?
I'm
or-
strong style for sure. You know that.
I
You that
I know
firsthand.
firsthand. Matt is strong style enough. I know firsthand.
We were just talking about that. I don't know.
I will say this. I don't know if you listen to the podcast, but I don't collect any modern day or AEW figures, but I do have your figures because it was my first AEW match. Was you guys?
Oh, yeah.
So I kind of have that for like my miscellaneous shelf. So technically, like you're in there.
I'm in
You know, you guys. I don't like. You should be like Seth Rollins ain't in the collection, but you are. You know what I'm saying? Like
That
it's
might be better than actually being friends with you.
You're right. You're right. If you're in
Mark and I can
Cardona's-
attest to that. Yeah.
But I didn't unbox you because you're the chase. So it's like you're in the package and you're just out there.
That's fine. I don't mind.
All right.
I don't collect figures, so whatever. I'm sure that's just as cool. I don't know.
Wait, do you have like the whole Dark Order at least?
Me?
No, Johnny.
I think I do. I think I have an Alex now, so yeah, I have everyone.
Okay.
What about Cabana? Does he count?
I don't think he has.
I'm waiting for that Ring of Honor.
Right?
Man, a Ring of Honor figure would hit the
Illuminary.
spot, yeah.
Yeah.
And do like a
That's-
chase where it's like, because he's been wearing a singlet for 100 years, so it could be like modern day singlet, old school Ring of Honor. That'd be sweet.
Like it could be a soft good singlet and you take it off. He's got the Dark Order singlet underneath.
I don't like that at all.
I love
Just
that.
Chase,
So two in
chase
one.
me.
No, I love two
that's
in
a
ones,
doll.
baby.
That's not
two in one.
Nah, I'd rather a boom boom. Like
But you take it off and he's got the Dark Order underneath. So
Nah.
it's 2 in 1.
I guess if they nail the soft good singlet thing.
I don't know. I think his Dark Order run is so much better than his ROH run.
What about his run now?
Hey, him and Satnam Singh.
every week.
That what happens?
Yeah.
Dark match every week, every single week.
So we had a good run. It was, I want to say, close to 10 times. It was me and John versus Cabana and Brandon Cutler for the dark match.
Right.
Straight. And we'd find out like 6 p.m., 6:30, 6:45, because I think we just got to the point where they're like, oh man, we need a dark match.
And we
Let's
have
put
to go
them
out
together.
at
Like,
7:30.
yeah.
So knowing you have a match at 6:45 and wrestle at 7:30 is not fun. But knowing it's the same match over and over, it's a little easier.
Yeah, that's the only exception to that, right? If you're
But-
friends and you've done it 100 times.
We did rib ourselves because we'd post the clips on BTE. So like we never wanted to. We could have easily had the same match every week.
Well, that's why
But
I had
we
to
kept
stop.
posting
That's why I had to
clips.
stop doing vlogs.
Yeah.
Because all my
Broski's 5 moves of doom
well,
got
yeah,
exposed. to the
Steph
block.
grabs the guy. I take the belt. The guy ducks. I hit
We
Steph.
know, we know.
We also had a famous spot that happened to work every single time, which doesn't make sense. Is we do a spot where they're going for the tag. I think it was Cutler's shoe would come off. We'd have their shoe, throw it at Cutler. He'd duck. Cabana catches it. Cabana would throw it about whoever's in the ring. Sometimes it was me,
Yeah.
sometimes it was Alex. It would hit whoever's in the ring and also hit the other person behind them every time.
That's legendary.
I saw that
We're
clip.
fucking professionals.
I've seen it
How
once.
does that work?
It was
It would just
insane.
bounce off, and then it would just
would
work.
hit it.
There is like this weird freedom of like, you know, is not being recorded and no one's ever going to see this, right?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
I bullied Johnny Silver into a purchase that I brought here. Major Mark slid into my message and said, "Do you want this?" I said, "No, but I really think Johnny should buy it." So I said, "PayPal this guy this money." He has not seen this. I'm giving it to him here live. This is a 1 of 1.
Whoa.
John Silver, Metal Universe.
You need that, dude.
Auto.
You know what? I actually I went to a card store, a sports card store, and they had a little like 2 things of AEW cards, and one was the metal version. I think it was 2002 also, which this is. And I didn't get one of me or Alex. Not just like a few packs. It was like 20 packs. There was not one of us two. Yeah,
Wow.
it was the Evil Uno. There was no John or
Damn.
Alex. So.
Well, go on eBay and just buy them yourself. That's
You know, I have out of all the stinking figures, cards I have,
Watch your mouth.
I have never opened myself in a pack.
Really?
I've probably
feel like
opened
you have to do that.
100. I know, and I never
It's
got
like
it.
a rite of passage, right? Like,
I know. I'm a little upset.
You
about
should
it.
start filming. Just start like a little vlog thing.
So I was opening every time. I was getting a ton of packs and opening them live, and then, but then the major marks are so great. I have hundreds of my cards now because they send them to me. So then I kind of stopped because I already got them.
Sure.
But you're right. I really do want to open it.
But every time, like when I was in WWE, I'd always go to Target, Walmart, just get a couple packs just to see if I got myself.
Yeah.
Why
yeah,
not? They're a
yeah.
couple bucks.
I would love to. Yeah, for sure.
Alex, last time we talked to you, we showed you your render for the first time. 9 years later, this figure came out. What's it like to actually be an action figure finally?
It's absolutely fantastic, and it's funny because you brought the first figure I got here, and I was with my wife, my son, my other son, my newborn, and I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be like, look at this, like my family, like like this is great. I'm gonna open this figure. It's gonna be awesome with my son," and I'm like trying to look at it and see it and like really take it in, and he sees the wrestling ring, my son, through the door, and it's just, "Daddy, I want to go to the wrestling ring. Daddy, I want to go to the wrestling ring." And I'm like, dude, this is my life's work.
Yeah.
I literally have dreamt about this. And he's just, "Daddy, I want to go in the wrestling. Daddy, fine, we're going in the wrestling ring." And then that's when I realized like parenthood is not about you, and and then by the end of the day, the toy was just on the floor. Like my figure was on the floor, like every other toy. And I just looked at it. I stood there for a good 10 seconds and just staring at it. And I'm like, well, all right, here we go. His is actually already like the nose is smushed, paint's chipped. Yeah.
Oh my God!
Does he know it's a chase? Does he know? No.
I saved 2 extra, 1 for each of them to keep in the box so they can destroy these as much as they want. But it's still surreal, like watching him play with it, and then I'll like when he's distracted, just take it and take a couple seconds and look at it. Like it's mind blowing.
How many do you have in your personal collection?
Probably
Baker's dozen.
6.
That's not enough. You need more than that, pal. You need
I
more
got
than
it.
that.
Yeah, I have to get. I gave a lot away.
Yeah.
You
should have sold them.
families, brother.
Sold them to your brother.
Yeah, sell them.
Well, you have one more. You signed this for me at Creative Pro, and we both noticed this weird sticker. And I was going to sell it, but I was figuring if it was me, I'd want to own it just in case because it's weird. I don't know what this is. It's already signed by him. And we saw these surface with the newer chases. There's like a giant white sticker behind him with a barcode. You can check it out when you guys come up later. I figured.
Where is it?
Behind his back.
Oh.
So I don't know what it is. It's some kind of error variant, but I figured you'd want it in your collection too, so I brought that for you.
That is weird.
Yeah.
So you have the beard here. Okay.
The
so
beard
it's
thing,
accurate.
I think, is a myth.
So
I think it's a spray, so it's like the level of like how much it got, I think.
I'd say 99%, actually 100% of the ones I've seen people post or, my friends have gotten, they all have like the dark beard. I want to say the ones that Jazzwares sent me, all with like a 5 o'clock shadow. Ooh. And those are the only ones that I've ever
Could
seen.
be an early sample.
Which is true.
So-
it could be different. It could be like
It
the
could be a
first one.
sample.
Yeah.
Where they said, all right, change it.
Yeah, the
You know?
funny thing though is that Magic told me that the sample was the dark beard. And the real one is the lighter 5 o'clock shadow. So I
And
don't know.
you have multiple versions of each, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Don't worry.
So you're giving this?
I'm giving it to him,
a
yes.
signed figure of himself?
Yeah.
It's a little weird, I
If you
think.
want that, you can hand sanitizer it off if you really.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
If you didn't want it.
If you didn't want it.
Or
But
I think we could just give it away.
You don't
Oh,
care.
don't do that.
What?
You already gave one of the house for it. You're probably gonna have to sign, so you can keep it.
Well,
Yeah.
he's out, but I think we can give another one.
Sure.
away.
Oh, wow. Okay.
How are we gonna do that?
All right.
I mean, I'll take it. I don't.
Let's see. What can we do here?
I don't know. Oh, hey,
That works.
that works.
Honesty works.
There you
Wow.
go. He showed his initiative. There it is.
Wow, that is great.
Wow, look at that.
Good for you,
Signed
though.
Chase.
No problem.
I would have never done that. Never. That could be like a one of whatever. How many?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
boy.
I thought it was weird. Yeah.
Man,
Well, Alex is
better
a really
man
nice
than me, pal.
Yeah.
So I did bring an extra one because I was gonna give one away.
Okay.
But now that I already gave one away, I think that's fine.
Okay.
Okay,
yeah,
all right.
that's
I'll
fine,
keep
that's
the other
fine.
one. I'll put that back.
Thanks,
The
man.
one you brought for that.
Yeah, that's what
All
I
right, you
mean.
may want it signed.
Just sign another one.
Come on.
Someone's gotta have a paint pen.
Yeah, someone's got to
Told
have
me
a
to bring
paper.
one. I got one. I got one.
As far as chafing over there for an autograph.
Well,
All right,
guys,
boys, we
thank you
appreciate
so much. We
dropping in.
appreciate
Surprise
you.
everybody. It's the holiday season. Can't thank everybody enough that donated. Ridiculous amount of toys. You know, probably like 4,000 wrestling figures have been
A
donated.
lot of
over
figures,
this,
a lot of happy
you know.
kids. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for coming tonight. We appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you guys for having us. Thank you for all the donations too. That really means a lot to all the kids that need it.
Well, boys, we got Ring of Honor at Hammerstein. 3 shows coming up at the end of the month. Broski's on one of them. I think maybe, hopefully, the other.
We're gonna have a little competition, pay-per-view tan.
I'm
Me
already
and, me and Matt.
Okay.
Oh,
all
boy,
right.
let's see.
Yeah, he's not going to sleep.
He got him. He got him.
Man, it's going to be tan off.
All right.
Let's go.
And then, Brian, you guys got some good stuff coming up, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're sold out Friday night.
Okay.
Center Stage Atlanta. And
All
TNA
right.
TV the following, so.
All right.
Be pumped.
All right, guys.
Well, thank you, guys.
See you guys. Thank you so much.
What a time.
Join the community at MajorMarks.com and get access to exclusive content, behind-the-scenes footage, and become a member of the Major family.
You get bonus episodes on our careers, wrestling figure history, and exclusive interviews with our friends and legends in the business each month.
You also get early access to YouTube videos and, of course, the weekly podcast ad-free and breaking news updates.
Brand new shows featuring
Oh, baby.
and you. Each month, you can interview someone in the wrestling business with the Captain's Log.
Also, buy, sell, and trade in our exclusive Facebook community where people have become friends in real life.
Certain memberships include merch like monthly trading cards and quarterly mystery gifts.
Become a Major Mark and join MajorMarks.com today.